Hey, Lysandra Everett here, and I wanted to shoot this video and basically show you what not to do when prospecting and also to read between the lines when you know you're being prospected. One of the things that we do as marketers, we connect with other people in the marketing industry, to really to get them in our business. Let's just call it what it is, to get them in our business. But the thing about it is that you also have to build a relationship with people. But there are also things that you should and should not do. And I wanted to go to this conversation because I want to show you some mistakes that this person made and how you can read between those lines. So let's get started. And I got rid of the person's information so as really not to embarrass anybody, because I know that they'll probably see this. But anywho. Okay, so this started on Friday 4/11, and I think we were done chatting by Saturday. Okay, so here we go. He starts out fine. Hey, we've got a bunch of networking friends in common. Mind if I ask you as a friend? That is a great way to introduce yourself. And to have more people open to receiving you as a friend. Not that here, when people introduce themselves, they come with this long soliloquy about 4 pages long, talking about their business, and all. No, you don't want to do that. This is very simple and to the point. I did not feel threatened by that or anything like so. I was open to making the friendship. Says a cool, look forward to getting to know you. So he jumps right to business. What kind of network marketing things are you doing? So, I tell him I'm promoting DS domination. Now, this is where I switched it up. I said, I checked out your post on SIBS. There are 8 of you. So I'm asking him about him. So then we get into Saturday and he answers the question. Then he gets right back to business. Now, here's the thing. This would have been an opportunity for him to say, how many siblings do you have, or something like that, to learn about me, and, learn what's going on in my life. But he didn't do that. So then he gets back to business, acting, how long have I been doing DSD? Now, these are the things that I want you to take notice of, and I'm going to highlight them here. He says, I did it for a while, but I didn't upgrade to elite. I think I might get back into it at some point. And it says, right now I'm doing something new and I want to focus everything on that. Do you ever look for another source of income, or are you happy just doing DSD? And I said, I'm focused on DSD, and I'm asking him, why did you stop? And he says, I just didn't give it time. I only did the pro thing and it seemed too time consuming. I was doing a blogging thing too, so I just needed to cut something out. What area do you focus on in DSD? Now, let's go back to this conversation, this part of the conversation right here. Now, knowing about DS Domination came on the scene in August of 2013, I think, right about that time. And here it is April. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 8 months, right? We got 8 months. Now, so he says, I did it for a while, but I didn't upgrade. Now, the company is only 8 months old. So you just didn't give it time. You didn't do anything with it. Okay, so then he jumped to something else. Now, I'm going to scroll down and show you some more and tell you why this is where this conversation really started going bad for him. And so I told him, he asked me, what area do I focus on in DSD? And so for me, DSD takes the least amount of time. I'm a busy mom, so listening and selling is my thing. Team building is going well also. Now, this is also where it gets interesting, where he says I was doing Vima and it required a lot of meetings and being away from family. That's why I'm doing BA, because I can do all my recruiting online. And so he's back to asking me about DSD. Now, so we're talking about DSD being 8 months old. So in 8 months' time, somewhere in there, or maybe before or after, he's made a couple changes. He was doing Vima, then he did DSD. He also mentioned doing a blogging thing, and now he's doing BA, which is Brain Abundance. Now, so in this amount of time, we've got 4 things going on here. Listen, you do not want to partner with somebody who's made that many changes in that short amount of time. That means that they're not focused. If they're not focused, then they're not going to have you focused, okay? Now, he also talked about BA because I can do all my recruiting online. Okay, well, that's great. So we go down here further, and he's talking about Brain Abundance just launched and has huge momentum, totally automated marketing, and great product. There are a lot of people from DSD who are doing it as well. Now, again, this is where you got to read between the lines and really look at what people are saying. So one, he's trying to play on my need to follow the crowd. There are a lot of people from DSD who are doing it as well. Well, if I'm focused, I really don't care what everybody else in DSD is doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. That is what leaders do. You make a decision to follow your course and stick with it. You don't care what everybody else is doing. Now, but he said that back up here that DSD to him took up, where was it? Yeah, I only did the pro thing and it seemed too time consuming. But down here in the same breath, he's telling me, oh, but you can do that. Okay, well, why would I want to be in DSD and Brain Abundance and do those same things when you are not doing it? That's where you need to really listen and read, especially if it's in a chat, but you need to listen to what people are telling you, because he is talking out of both sides of his neck. He's saying DSD took too much time, and so BA is my thing. But you can do DSD and do Brain Abundance at the same time. So yeah, so what did I say? I said that's great for them. And he said, it doesn't sound like it's for you, but it's pretty interesting to see how a company has figured out how to automate the marketing process for a network marketing company. And I said, you're correct in that assumption. I'm not adding anything to my plate. And him, it's all good. It's great to meet you now. So from Thursday, where is it, Thursday? That we started this? No, conversation started Friday. So from Friday to Saturday, in a matter of a couple chats, he has gone from hey to trying to get me in your business. This is too soon. If you have not built a relationship with anybody, he didn't ask me anything about me. I told him I'm a busy mom of 2 kids. He didn't ask me anything about my life, anything like that. You cannot do that. You have to know how your business is going to solve somebody's problem. Okay? He's not doing anything for me. To say they have a totally automated marketing and a great product. Okay, if the marketing is so automated, then why aren't you using it? Because see, for you to be chatting with me on Facebook says you're not using the automated marketing. Okay, so so these are the kind of things that you need to really pay attention to and look at. And I know this video is long, but I really want you to get this, because it's all in the things that you say and how you respond that will determine if someone is going to partner with you. Okay, because see, all in this, he has told me that DSD was too much for him, but he's going to put me into the fire, kick me out of the frying pan and into the fire, because he's telling me I can do both businesses when he couldn't do that. And he's it doesn't know anything about me. Okay, it's so when you are dealing with people, you really need to be focused on what you are trying to accomplish. Get to know something about them. He had plenty of opportunity when I made his the comment about siblings. He had a chance to ask me about siblings and family. He did not do that. When I mentioned I was a busy mom, he did not ask me anything about what my life was like or whatever, to see how his business could solve my problems. Okay, so I hope you take this as a lesson, as to know how to both read between the lines, but also hone your own prospecting skills when you are dealing with people on Facebook, online, whatever. Okay, so I hope you get something out of this. And hey, if we're not connected on Facebook, connect with me. I'd love to get to know you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.